Hello. This is page 147 from the Satanic Bible by and Son. In court, the important to know and understand the book of Belial, which is the mastery of earth, before you employ such spells as the three that are listed. One is of lust, one is of destruction, and one is of passion. Reading the Satanic Bible as an already practiced magician changed the entire game for me. If you so will at this game. I I am I never felt like I could not start magic without a circle or protection, and I became indoctrinated into the solitary satanic path. I found myself free a lot of inhibitions and finding myself as well able to face other fears that were unjustified and delusional, Hippocratic and wrong, and it made no sense. But that's the art of the magician, to lead in misdirection. So the three satanic spells I shall list. I have read many times, and times in anger and in lust and in that desperate desire for me materially. I cannot say what it is I have gained, for it is not to be spoken, and it is not to be known or labeled, for it still comes and grows. Am I the same person I was before? No. Will my life ever be the same again? No. Uh, I strongly suggest that anyone that is going to embark upon the left-hand path or utilize the nature of my friends, I like to call them my friends, the forces of the demons, the fallen angels, the legions of hell, familiars, yada yada. Especially Belial, Asmodeus, Azazel, Michael, Lucifer, Beelzebub, Baal, Anna, all of them, and many more listed in the Satanic Bible. I would list. Actually, I'll start there. I'll list the names of the infernal ones and the invocation to Satan, which is to be done solitary or in a group, depending on the need or the ability. I prefer to practice alone. especially as I'm not a novice in the sense of my practitioner status. As I've been practicing magic for 17 years, but I'm definitely still newbie in the sense of the satanic world. Um, and I'm still have a lot to learn and still learning a lot. But it's not for the faint of heart. It will empower you. It will make you strong. It will change your perspective on reality. Depending on the master or there a teacher who will teach thee to be thy own master and stop to giving your power away to the fear feeding vampiric pieces of you know what. It takes sometimes severe measures to do and arrive at such psychodramatic effects that can create profound enough changes upon your perceptual reality. So keep that. Let's start with the invocation. Invocation, page 144. In nomine Diri Sitanas Lucifere Excelsior. In the name of Satan, the ruler of the earth, the king of the world, I command the forces of darkness to bestow their infernal power upon me. Open wide the gates of hell and come forth from the abyss to the greatness and greet me as your brother or sister and friend. Grant me the indulgences of which I have taken the name as a part of myself. I live as the beast of the field, rejoicing in the fleshly life. I favor the just and curse the wrong. By all the gods of the pit, I command that these things of which I speak shall come to pass, come forth in answer to your needs by manifesting my desires. Oh, hear the names, the infernal names, to be summoned before I speak three spells or one of any of the spells or whatever you need. Abaddon, Shemoash, Loki, Melech, Chimris, Mamon, Aku, Kayod, Mania, Abrima, Dagon, Mar, Amun, Dambala, Marduk, Apollin, Demegorgon, Mastima, Asmodeus, Diabolus, Melectaus, Astaroth, Dracula, Mephistopheles, Azazel, Mo, Mestile, Barbarith, Irenaeus, Mishtin, Balaam, Fenris, Bal, Baphomet, Gorgo, Milcom, Bast, Haborim, Moloch, Beelzebub, Hecate, Mormo, Behemoth, Ishtar, Nama, Behuma, Ishtar, Nama, Beher, Gali, Nerga, Balaio, Baio, Lilith, Nija, Samu, Tekort, Oyama, Tisakovla, Poka, Pan, Sekemet, Amu, Pluto, Set, Thoth, Proserpine, Satan, Turinda, Tepa, Samad, Typhon, Rimun, Shiva, Yasotin, Zabazio, Yin Wang, Sam Miguel, Tan Amo. That's the best I know how to pronounce names now. I'm sure each and every person learning sounds a little different, as we all sound our pronunciations different. But the power and the meaning and the intention behind the energy and energetic of the spell, combined with your emotions and intentions, be it of the purest desire and without doubt or regret or fear. Do not be afraid of employ the names or the spells. Invocation employed towards the conjuration of lust. Come forth, O great spawn of the abyss, and make the presence known and manifest. I have set my thoughts upon the blazing pinnacle which glows with the chosen lust of the moments of increasing gross fervent in the turgid swell. Send forth the messenger of voluptuous delight, and let not these obscene vistas of my dark desires fall from my forming in the future. Bring them into the future deeds and doings. From the sixth tower of Satan there shall come a sign which joineth with those subtleties within, and as such will move the body of flesh of my summoning. I have gathered forth my symbols and prepared my garnishing of this of the is to be the image of my creation, lurketh as the seething basilisk awaiting his release. The vision shall become as reality, and through the nourishment and the sacrifice giveth the angles of the first dimension, and shall become the substance of the third. Go out into the void of the night, light of the pierce the mind of the respondent with the thoughts and the my looted bandit. My rod is a thrust, the penetrating force of my venom shall shatter the sanctity of the mind of which therein of lust deep falleth. So shall its vapors be spread within that reeling brain, benumbing it to the helplessness according to my will. In the name of the great God Pan, may my secret thoughts be marshaled into the movement of the flesh, that which I desire. Satan was for the male. If it's a female, the latter part of the beginning is to be said, as well as my loins are aflame, the dripping of my nectar from my eager act as pollen upon the slumbering brain in the mind that feels not the lust, shall on a sudden reel with crazed impulse. When my mighty surges and new wandering shall begin, and that flesh which I shall desire to come to me in the name of the greatest harlot of Babylon and of Lilith and of Hecate, may my lust be fulfilled. Shem Barash hail Satan. The next spell is to be a curse upon someone who you wish to destroy, someone who has wronged you, and someone who will not feel you will not feel upset if it happened in any manner or shape or form of any harm to the person. You shall not ever feel upset about it. You shall be okay. If it is not such things, then do not say the spell. Do not curse that. For that curse will come back on thee. Eh? For fear shall not be a part of the satanic way, only as a way to conquer oneself and teach the awareness of where one's work shall begin. Behold the mighty voices of my vengeance. Smash the stillness of the air, and stand as monoliths of wrath upon the plain of the writhing serpent. I am become as the monstrous machine, and the inhalation fragments of the body of he or she who would detain me. Irreparably repenteth me not, that my summons doeth ride upon the blasting winds which multiply the sting of my bitterness, and great black slimy shapes shall rise from the brackish pits, and vomit forth into his or her puny brain. I call upon the messengers of doom to slash with grim delight the victim that I have chosen, silent in the voiceless bird that feeds upon the brain pulp of her who hath tormented me, and the agency of the is to be shall sustaineth itself in shrieks of pain, only to serve as signals of warning to those resenting in pain. Oh, come forth in the name of Abaddon and destroy him or her, whose name I give it as the sign. O great brothers of the night, thou who hast made my place of comfort, who rideth out upon the winds of hell, who dwelleth in the devil's bane, move and appear, present yourselves to him or her, who sustaineth the rottenness of my mind, that moves with the mouth that mocks the just and the strong, tend that the goggling tongue and the close his or her throat. O Kali, pierce his or his and her lungs with stings of scorpions. O Succomet, plunge his and hers substance into the dismal void. O mighty Dagon, I thrust aloft the blood, the bifid barb of hell, and up on its points resplendently impaled my sacrifice through vengeance rests. Emperor. Hail Satan. Last and not least is the spell of compassion, one I shall do upon myself. As Makai, the demon within me. This is to uplift thee if I is struggling financially, materially. With the anger of anguish and the wrath of stifled, I pour forth my voice under that you may hear. O great lurkers in the darkness, O guardians of the way, O minions of the mighty Thoth, move and appear, present yourselves to us in your benign power in behalf of one who believes and is stricken with the torment. Isolate him in the bulwark of your protection, for he is undeserving of anguish and deserves it not. Let that which bears against me be rendered powerless and devoid of substance. Him through fire and water, earth and air to regain what I have lost. Strengthen with fire the marrow of me and be his companion, our comrade of the left-hand path. Through the power of Satan, let the earth and its pleasures re-enter my being. Allow my vital salties to flow unhampered, that I may savor the carnal nectars of my future desires. Strike dumb any adversary here, now, and in the future time, formed or formless, that he may emerge joyful and strong from that which afflicts him now, and no more evermore in the thigh. Allow no misfortune to allay my path, for I am of thee, and therefore I am to be cherished. Restore me to power, to joy, unending dominion over the reverses that have beset me. Build around and within me the extolent radiance that will herald my emergence from the stagnant morass which engulfs me. This we command to the name of Satan, whose mercies flourish and whose sustenance will prevail. As Satan reigns, so shall his own, whose name is as this sound, Joshua, Joshua, Makai, in the vessel whose flesh is as earth, Life everlasting, world without end. Shem Parash, hail Satan. Satan. After these spells, there were 19 knocking keys which were found or gifted to Kelly. Forget his last name, but he was in the 1600s. And hello, he cried and used through angles a way of deciphering the Enochian language, which is that sounds like fun. Um, they wrote the 19 Enochian keys in the Satanic Bible. There are, however, I believe 42. Am I on crack? Do I look like I'm on crack or meth? I'm pretty sure that a meth head or a crackhead, like, aren't they like busy doing stuff or something? I don't know, like doing drugs. I'm sitting here bored reading to you. I've kind of had a fucked up day. Yeah, I'm reading the Satanic Bible because I'm a Satanist. I was raised a Satanist. Not really, but I was raised a magician, raised in a house of magic, and I chose this path because it was more empowering. I mean, everybody's a wizard if they really think about it. Just some people realize they use magic and some people don't. I mean, what is the point of being? Yeah, probably. I don't wear shoes. I hate shoes. I'm a little tired. I had a rough day. So that's the state. And what state? Like US state? Florida. Born and raised. It's a lot to talk about. I don't need to tell you. I don't need a therapist to. I fired them because I don't like pills. I've never seen it. No, you must have misunderstood me. I'm kind of mumbling. I'm a little tired. I'm fine. I work for myself. I haven't worked a job that someone could fire me from in over 2 years. I don't take direction well. I was homeschooled, so it's hard for me to deal with authority figures. But I run my own company, and it's a green company. We reduce and repurpose recycle waste, and it's kind of really freaking cool. I really don't need a job. I'm gonna tell you a secret as most Satanists. I've met a few. Uh, Clearly, one showed me the path, guided me to it. I still walk it alone. It's just my preference. Um, but most of us, I can say, are pretty really genuine and authentic, and to be, I don't know, what everyone tries to be. um, RCP, I feel like that's a weird question because Satan is necessarily an actual being to a Satanist. It's a figure, I guess, like like an anarchy thing. It's a symbol of rejection of false, perpetuating states of fear, guilt, and resentment against your flesh, nature, and body and experience. That is such all religions are. They perpetuate fear and they create people's need to compulsively act out in the sense of repression and judgment. Thanks. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching. Maybe catch you next time. A little too tired, but I have a lot on my mind, so I decided to read to you, whoever wanted to listen. But I think that's over, and I just need to sleep. But I'll read again soon. Don't forget to praise Satan. And grab a Satanic Bible and read a little bit. You might not. Just remember my warning. Do it not with fear.